AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices. Download now.
Stay here with you. You are a ranger, so I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one. Same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. So I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one. I am the lucky
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and Speedy Post is that show where we bring you social media moments. We take posts from social media that got a lot of reactions or strike different conversations and opinions, share them with you, and even get to hear your opinion on our topic of discussion, on what the post actually shares. Now, today also, we are going to share a post from social media, and then when I'm done sharing that post, you can start calling in and then let us hear your opinion on the subject matter. So, a popular Nigerian talent manager, Yubi Franklin, has got people talking online after opening up about one of his biggest regrets, and it was doing in a video. He said one of the worst mistakes a man can make is having children with different women, and according to him, the children are never the problem. It's not the children. Even if you have so much money, to take care of all of them, that is not the problem. Rather, the biggest challenge is dealing with the emotions of their different mothers, everyone's behavior. He even added that if he had the chance to do things differently, he would have all his children with one woman. And for him, he advises all young men to learn from his experience, and then he would never advise any young man to actually have children, with different women, because first of all, that is going to frustrate you, because you have to deal with the emotions of different mothers, not just one woman. And this post got different reactions. Some persons were saying that some persons agreed with him, saying it's a lesson every young man should learn from. People sharing their own personal experience. Okay, this is how my father did this, and then he ended up losing his life. And some persons saying that, well, because it didn't work for you, it wouldn't doesn't mean that it would not work for another person. There are people that it has been working for. Now that is the story that we have brought from social media today, and I am not here alone on Speedy Post today. I am here with
Wandoo Tortya,
and we are going to be talking about this together. And you also can call in and let us hear your opinion. What is your opinion about a man having kids, with different mothers? You know that is something that has gone, so should we say, popular these days, and it's more like, okay, they don't even necessarily need to get married to that person. Oh, this is my wife, but I have kids here, I have this one here, things like that. So what is your opinion? What do you think about what Yubi Franklin has said? And maybe if you even have a personal experience that is saying nay or is saying yes to that, you can also share. Number for you to call is 08084 asking. That's 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
And let us hear your opinion about a man having kids, with different women, having different, so many kids, or maybe even, it could even be one. You have a wife, or maybe you don't, but then you have kids, different women. What is your opinion at this time and in this age? Would you even advise maybe a man like you, or even as a woman? Let us hear what you think. So Wandoo, you are the first to tell us what you think. What do you think of a man having kids with different women?
Okay, what I think about a man having kids with different women is with the responsibility. From the post you mentioned, he said it's not even about the responsibility, because some people have the money to cater for the children and even to take care of the women also, but some people don't have the money. So it makes it difficult for them to cater for the children. And what about the emotional trauma? Because some women, you have different women that you have children with, and there will be like there's a competition, and you are thinking of this particular child more than my own child. Yes, you are focusing on this child. Why are you focusing on this child? What about my own child? Is it because there will be a let's say blackmail, or they will start saying that when you don't like my child, you prefer other women's children to my own child. So there will be a lot of drama, a lot of disagreement, conflict here and there. Even you as a man, you don't have peace. Your peace of mind is being divided because you don't know what to do to please this woman, because there's division everywhere, because they will be like you are taking care of the other children more than their own children. So there's division, there's disagreement, there's conflict, there's quarrel here and there.
Okay, so we had the comment is actually what makes it even more interesting, because the first comment on that page, if you open that post, the first comment says, because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it didn't work for others. Stop pushing your own problems on us. So do you believe that's something that actually works well, from things that you have seen that actually works well for other people?
Yes, for others it works for them, because the joy of having more children, like having children surrounding them, and some families, or like say some people, when they discover that someone have children and they come together, there's be a way that they'll come together and there's this joy, like this happiness. Yes, some people, there'll be a larger family network. Yes, because it worked for others. It's not every it's not every man that will have children with another woman and there'll be jealousy, there'll be complaining here and there.
If you're to rate like who it actually, whether it works more or it doesn't, from what you have seen, because you cannot be in everyone's life, from what you have seen, if you had to say like it works more or it doesn't, what would you say?
Well, for me, I would say it doesn't work more.
Okay.
Because the ones I've seen, there's always a disagreement. Okay, there's most disagreement because there will be like they are focusing your attention on this particular family or like particular
this woman and her own child.
Yes, and her own child more than my own child.
Okay.
We're supposed to share it equally. We are supposed to have the love equally. Don't divide it. Let it not be that one person having love more than the other. It should be equal. Even if you bring something, let it be equal. you are buying something, it
If
should
you
be
buy
the same.
sweet here.
Yes, buy sweet for the other person too.
Okay, so you also can call in and be part of the show. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon, we shared a post where on social media, Yubi Franklin said the worst mistake that a man can make is to have children with different women. And then he says that he's talking from personal experience, like it happened to him, and then he will not advise any young man to actually have children with different women. No matter how many children you want to have it with one woman, because that will save you your peace, and then it's something that will save you all the troubles. And it's not about having money to take care of them. That's what he said. It's not about having the money. It's about even dealing with the emotions of all of their mothers. So let us hear your opinion. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we have shared that post. So as a man, what is your opinion when it comes to like having kids, with different women? Can you even advise your fellow man to have kids with different women, at this particular time? Because there are some people that so for it, like they believe that that is something like maybe if you don't have, there's something someone even brought up this one of, if you don't have boys here, you might have a boy in this side, or you don't have a female child here, you might have different reasons that people will be bringing up. But let us hear your own opinion, and in the meantime we'll keep going through the comments, and sharing what people have to say. And let us also get your own opinion. We're also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. And then someone says, my guy, papa died for 60 years. He married 4 wives. The children has sold almost all the properties finished. When they have not even do 1 year remembrance. They have not even done 1 year remembrance for the man. So listen to this man's advice. So that is something, that brings to mind like these inheritance issues, especially when there is maybe not only one woman involved, apart from even the children, sometimes even the children themselves. Or what do you think?
Well, when it involves, like, if you don't have just one woman, and you are demise, or you've passed away, and you have to share the property, it has to be divided to, like, everybody wants to get, even the wives want to get, the children want to get, and there's now disagreement, there's quarrel, because everybody is part of the family, and they also want to get their own equal share of the property. So it brings a disagreement. But if you marry just one wife, hey, everything you have is going for this particular person and the children. But if it's now divided, everybody wants to get something. And if the property, if it's plenty, like, it have to be like divided, and everybody be like, my own is small, it's not up to the one that I gave. And just imagine you just give birth to plenty ladies, and one of the wife, you gave birth to a guy. They'll be like, the guy should have all the properties, and they not leave the ladies, because that he is the heir, why the ladies are not the heir. So this kind of thing, it brings disagreement, it brings quarrel and conflict. So then I'll go on with some of the comments. Someone says that the problem isn't having children with different women. The problem is choosing the wrong women to have the children with. He says that the problem at all, he doesn't say a problem with the whole one about different women. The problem is choosing the wrong women. So do you believe that if it's the right kind of women, like then nothing bad is not going to go south, like everything is going to be peaceful, you're going to still have your peace of mind? But before that, you can still call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and my name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with Wandoo Tortya.
And we shared a post, about a man saying that the worst mistake you can make as a man is having children with different women, that you didn't marry, things like that. So he believes that the problem is not just like maybe even you have so much responsibilities. It's about dealing with the emotions of their different mothers. So what do you think? Would you even consider that, in this 2026 that we are right now, would you even advise somebody maybe differently? Because in as much as maybe some people might automatically think, okay, something like this, we are kicking against it. If you go to that comment section, there are still people who are saying, okay, like, this is okay, it's because of, or maybe there are some people have their own reasons. And another comment says that people are acting like having all your children with one woman guarantees peace. Some people are married to one woman and they still have constant problems.
Yes.
What do you have to say, Wandoo? Because you are the one that was telling me about problems. Like, if your children are with one woman, then there are no problems. But then if it's with different women, then you are having the conflict.
Okay.
So what do you think about what he says?
Well, what I think about it is, actually, sometimes if you get married to just one woman, there's there's a probability that there'll be problems, but not so many problems. Even if there's a problem, you guys can sit together and come to agreement.
You don't believe that one woman can give somebody problems that is times of maybe even 20 women's problem, like come together.
I believe one woman can give a husband plenty problem, but just imagine you marry you have 2 or 3 women that are not married to. The problem is much more, because these women, they don't know each other. Like, there's no communication. They just assume things, even if you're not close to them. Even though they don't have information, they just assume that this is what you are doing for the other children and you're not doing for them. Like, even time visitation, you visit them, you don't visit us. You just left us as if we are not part of your life. But for a woman, if you just marry a woman, no matter how it is, even outsiders can support you, even kick against the woman. Like, they'll be supporting you, they'll be telling you things that you should just consider, like, the woman is your wife, and anything that the woman should not take it to heart. But if you have like 3 or 4 women outside you, you are not married to them outside, even others too, they will not support you.
Okay.
Like, there will be a disagreement with others, and even the women among. So
right.
if you are married, I agree with you that marrying one woman sometimes can give you 10 times problem than having others. Than others. But the majority, the percentage is small. It's not much compared to having other women that you are not married.
Your children,
yes,
you have to attend to all of them as well.
Exactly.
So you also can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Let us hear your opinion about a man, maybe you as a man having children with different women, or even you as a woman. Like, what is your own opinion? Because some people are happy to be there. There are some people, especially when it's people like with money.
Yes.
That is not, we are not mentioning somebody.
Yes, once you are handling their bills, they are okay.
Once it's people with money, like, okay, let me just have a child for this one and come out and say, oh, this one is the father of my child, and then I am attached to the money. So whether as a man, as a woman, let us hear your opinion this afternoon. And we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. And speaking of that one of maybe the person is popular or the person is a celebrity, because that particular one and it's something very common.
Yes.
Let's not even hide that one, especially like when the person is like a celebrity.
Yes.
Even if he has a long train of maybe other kids, it's more like someone even shaded one
like
celebrity there, but we're not mentioning that. Like they feel like, okay, even if it's, I have to like just have the baby, let me be attached to that particular name, like that. What is your own about that one? Like, you personally, do you find that as something like maybe you can even do? Because that these days people are more like, I know what I'm going in for, or I know where my kid is coming from. Let it be someone that has the name or someone that will be able to protect. So would it not matter to you that maybe that man already has maybe a wife and even other women present, in his life?
Well, for me, I'll consider my peace. Like, if I'm to consider that, will I have my joy? Is there joy? Is there peace? Will I be happy with it? Will I be comfortable with it? If I'm not going to be comfortable with it, then you say no. But if I'm going to be comfortable with it,
are
then
you going to be comfortable with it? That's the question. You say, if I am not going to be comfortable with it,
okay,
how would you know that you will not be comfortable with it?
Because I'll watch out for it. Like, okay, I know the kind of person the person is. So if he's someone that I can put through, if he's someone that I know that if I put leg, it will be okay. But if it's someone that okay, for me, I'm not okay with it, and I don't buy the idea because as I said, my peace of mind is important. I want to I don't want to like have baby for someone. I want to like be married to the person properly. Yes. So if I have a baby for someone and attention is divided, you have to fix time for you to come and see us. I cannot just be like, I can't just be with you all the time. But your attention is divided. So for me, I'm not comfortable with it. I want you all by myself. Like, I want you like by my side all the time.
All right. So you also can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior. I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
And this afternoon we shared a post where a man said that the worst decision you can make as a man, he said he was speaking from experience,
Yes.
The worst decision that you can make as a man is to decide to have children with different women, and it's not going to bring you, your peace of mind is going to be lost. And it's not because you have so many children to take care of. According to him, it's because like having to deal with the emotions of all the mothers, involved, is something that is going to weigh you down. And then we had some people agreeing, most people actually agreeing, and then we had some people disagreeing. Like, it depends on maybe the women that you have to deal with. And then some person saying that because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it will not work for another person. And let's go on with the comments. Someone says experience is the best teacher. Do they need to tell anyone this? If you love peace, avoid anything that concerns having different parents for your kids, be it a man or a woman. I like how this person says on both sides, like whether it's a man or a woman, if you have the different fathers or different mothers, she says that if you love peace, like avoid anything that has to do with that. And someone else says it's not even managing the emotions of the adults, it's the problem you will create as a man after you pass away. You have to avoid this kind of setting by all means. That brings me to what you said about maybe trying to decide who is the heir to get inherit the things that the person has left behind. That one I think is for people that have something, but I think it's people that have something that go on to deal with. It's not only people that have something, to be honest. I don't even know what to say about that.
It's not about people that have something, those that don't even have something, because you can't say that you have you give birth to different children from different women and you don't have anything to hold. At least there's something, there's a house or anything.
It's not all the time. It's not all the time. It's more like you've not seen more of these things. It's not all the time. Like, if you come, forget maybe even the social media part, if you come to like real life, you will see people like that. Like, you will see it, and sometimes maybe it's even one someone that is even still small, or not someone that is even that grown. Like, it's even maybe like a young guy and he's telling you, oh, my child is here, my child is this one is also,
and sometimes it's even the name. Like, you feel like some people, they don't know tomorrow. So if they give birth to a child now and they grow up and they feel the child is like will I say equivalent, or the age is not different from theirs, there is this pride and there's this happiness that, oh, I give birth to this child at this age, at this time. And the happiness of having children at an early age. So it brings them this happiness and this fulfillment that, oh, I did something, like I at least there's a legacy that I achieved this particular thing. So it's an achievement.
Okay. So you also can call in and be part of the show. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808-427-5464. It's Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I'm here with
Wandoo Tortya.
And we are talking about, this thing of maybe a man having children with more than one woman, having children, different mothers, what is your opinion? What do you think? Would you even advise your fellow man to go into that, at this time, this date, this age that we are right now? Because it's even now that it's getting more should I say more popular. It's not now that it's getting more popular. It's just that people are getting more relaxed about it, like it's a normal thing. How it will look like maybe it's an abomination or something, now it's getting more like it's a normal thing. It could even be a child, and they can even be telling you, oh, I have my child, this is the mother of one of my children, this is another mother, So what is your opinion? We're also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. So you can watch live on Facebook and even leave a comment if you have something to say. Someone says, I swear my greatest regret, my daughter deserves a good and together parenting experience. Sometimes I cry about it. This one, it's kind of emotional.
Yes.
And someone else says, work with these rules. He says, na lie, you be. Work with these rules. Rule number 1, have money. Rule number 2, have more money. And rule number 3, have extra money. And he feels like, okay, money is just the whole fix, like maybe transfer this money to, this one is one of the mothers, we settle her with money, or we are sending money monthly. And he even mentions like a celebrity and said, no wonder this particular celebrity is always happy. That one is someone that is known for maybe having the rest of the woman. He has his wife, but he has like those women that he has children with. So this person is saying that it's about money, but like, is it really about maybe having that money to be able to give to each and every one of them? Like, okay, this particular one, this is your own upkeep with the son or daughter that you have for me. This one, this is what you have. So we continue going through the comments, and someone else says, I love it when people advise people based on their own experience, not all these lodo or prisons coming to advise married people when they have never in their life tasted marriage. So, Wandoo, would you also say that this thing, like, it's more, it's always trusted when it's coming from someone that is in that experience? Because I know you said that sometimes one person's experience can be different from another person,
yes.
But like, would you trust it more since it's coming from like someone with experience?
Yes, I'll trust it more when it's coming from someone with experience, because the person has been there, the person has worn the shoes, he or she has been in that shoe, so he or she know how it's hot. So if I've not been there, how will you know? You just assume, assume things without necessarily knowing that this is it. But if you've been there, you know that it's hot, and you know the experiences that you went through, all the things like the stress, the caring, like, okay, the stress and the money involved, you know that it is stressful, and your peace of mind, your emotional state, it's being drained, like the constant conflict, disagreements you have to encounter or meet with these different women. It makes you to break down, it makes you to shift your mental health too. So someone from the experience knows better. You know what you went through, you know the suffering, the stress you went through. Okay. Sometimes you might even have, for instance, you have work, like you are a worker, you wake up, go to work, and you still have schedule to meet up with your children, so that you have this familiarity with your children, to meet up with them, like mingle with them, know them more, interact with them. So look at the stress of going through all this, because you don't want to just leave your children like that. You want this relationship with your family.
Okay, so let me read one last comment before we go. Someone says, no be you go advise us, Baba, let's all of us experience it for ourselves. So in as much as maybe most people would preach about something like this, there are people who still believe that everyone's experience is actually different, and they should get to like experience it for their own self. So today, that is the post that we have brought and then shared with you. You know what to do with it, whatever way you're going to use it. That one is not for us to tell anyone. I've been your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and I've been here with
Wandoo Tortya. And
coming up next at 3:30 p.m. we have Speedy Classics coming up next for you, only on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Keep enjoying music of your life.
Hello, my Cootie.